sit on this tiny little...
So she's worried about her hair.
Obviously.
Obviously. Even though I haven't even brushed mine today.
I don't ever brush my hair. What does brushing your hair even mean? Well, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my best friend's makeup, and I'm so excited because this will be the first time I'm ever actually doing makeup on her, and we're just gonna have fun. It's gonna be dramatic and crazy, and you always want to talk to your client first. Ask them what they want, because you can't just go up in there and do whatever you want. It doesn't work like that. So that's what we're gonna do today. Yay! Let's get started. First things first, you always want to prime the face. So I'm using the Lancome Illuminating primer on her face. I have washed my hands and she trusts me.
This is what you'll be using, if we can get it to focus.
Yeah, right. Getting it to focus.
If not, we will add commentary of the exact name in the bottom.
Yes. So as you notice, I only put it on the outside perimeter of her face because we want to keep the middle matte. She is combination skin.
I do have Asian American skin as well as Asian American hair.
So for foundation, we are mixing the Maybelline Velvet Matte and the Covergirl TruBlend. You can kind of see that. And everything will be listed down below as well. Just going to blend those with my makeup sponge together on the back of my hand. As you can see with the sponge, I am pouncing. I am not dragging it around because that will mess up the natural finish of the foundation. Okay, so now that her skin is pounced to perfection, I am going to set it with my e.l.f. kabuki brush. Nice, big, and fluffy. And the e.l.f. Finish Perfect HD powder. This one is clear, so it does have a little bit of a flashback in photos, but it works really nice and kind of mattifies and preps the skin for any other powders that you're going to put on top of it. Bronzers, blushes, everything. Next, with my e.l.f. powder brush, I'm going to be taking the NYX Matte Bronzer and just kind of bronzing up her skin, kind of giving her a little bit of contour. And since her hairline comes down and she has a smaller forehead than someone like I would have, I'm only bringing it above the outer portion of the eyebrow, because if you contour all this up here, it's going to make her feel a little bit more heavy in this upper section. So you want to make sure that you're fitting your makeup and contouring to your client's face. Dusting it under the chin just slightly, just to give her a more defined jawline. Okay, so next I'm going to be doing some blush. This color, guys, oh my gosh, this is from Makeup Geek. This is called XOXO. You can kind of see. It's like really, really pretty pinkish peach color, which I think will complement her deeper tones in her skin really, really well. So we're just going to brush that just on the apples of the cheeks really, really lightly, because this is pigmented. Next, with my favorite Luxie 512 brush and my e.l.f. very well loved blush, I am going to highlight her face. This one's really pretty because it has the pinky tones in it with the golden blush, and we're just going to set that right on the tops of her cheekbones, right where you want that light to catch the most. And then just above the eyebrow in like a V shape, kind of like where you put the bronzer, but a little bit closer to the tops of the cheekbones and the sides of the eyebrows. tip of the nose, Cupid's bow, center of the forehead, and the chin. Just really lightly though, because we don't want to make her look oily. Next, I'm going to have her close her eyes, and we are going to be putting just a concealer on both of her eyelids. We're going to do this to prime her eyes for the shadows that we're going to be putting on. And then I like to pounce it in with my makeup sponge. I think it kind of blends it out the best and gives you a really nice thin base. With that same brush we use to highlight her face, my Luxie brush, I'm going to be taking my OFRA banana powder and setting the concealer so that it doesn't crease in her eyelids. Okay, now for the extra super fun part. I'm going to be using my Morphe brush palette. This is the 35N, one of my absolute favorites. It's so nice because it's completely matte, all pretty neutral colors. We got some burgundies in there and some purples. So we're definitely going to be playing with those today in her upper crease area. First things first, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild brush. This is just a fluffy brush. They don't really have names, unfortunately. Let me back it up a little bit so we can focus. And this medium tan shade right here. Excuse the absence of my nail. And we're just going to put that right in the upper part of her crease and blending the outside just slightly fanned out so that it gives her a little more of a widened, elongated eye. Next, I'm going to go just one shade deeper with this brownish warm color. Definitely want to stick to warmer shades on her skin tone just because of her brown eyes and deeper colored hair. So we're going to put that still in the crease just slightly below just to create a nice gradual blend down. Using the same brush because we're still in the crease here. Next, with my Sephora flat brush, I am going to be going into this dark purpley burgundy shade, I would say. It's a little more on the maroon side. We're going to be taking that and just putting it in this outer V just to kind of deepen up that outer portion of her eye. This is also going to elongate and kind of shape her eye the way we want it to look. I like the flat brushes like this because they pack on a lot of color. I'm going to be taking Beat Down by Urban Decay, this really pretty purple. I'm going to be focusing this on the middle of her eyelid, not so far out as the burgundy shade we put on there, but right in the center. Maybe a third of the way in to the inner side of the eye. Then on my Sephora dome-tipped brush, I'm going to be taking my absolute favorite Makeup Geek shimmer shadow. This is called Shimma Shimma. So pretty, and that'll just kind of brighten up her inner corner. And we're taking that all the way into that first third of her eye, blending it into the purple color, the Beat Down. Going back into my Morphe palette and going back to that burgundy shade that we were using before, I'm going to be taking this really unique Wet n Wild flat brush. It's really tiny and thin, so you can kind of see it. It's very, very thin. We're going to be using this on the under eye area to give her that smoky effect without getting too crazy with a wider brush. So I'll have her look up. And we're just lightly dusting it on the outer portion of her eye. And then attaching it to the outer color. I'm going to be taking my Kat Von D Trooper eyeliner. This is a liquid one. It has a really pretty fine tip on the end. And this will just give us a really nice wing and define it really well. I'm gonna curl your lashes on camera, girl.
Never done that before.
Taking my beautiful, trusty e.l.f. eyelash curlers. I'm gonna have her look down but don't close. That was successful. And then, as if I haven't done this before, right?
It's the hardest part out of all this.
Then I'm going to take my Scandal Eyes Retro Glam from Rimmel. 25% off with your Target Cartwheel app. Just saying. And we're just going to give her some mascara. I'll have her look down but don't close, just like we did with the curlers. Okay, and I'll have her look up. Moving on to brows, I am going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brown. This is in medium brown. I think this one's really great for even people like me and her with darker hair because it's not black, it's not too harsh, and it's going to give her the exact eyebrows we want without going cray-cray.
I want to be like Eyebrows from We're the Millers.
Oh my god, right?
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do about it, eyebrows? Then, just to finish it off, I'm going to be taking this really pinky, sparkly shimmer shade from the Coastal Scents Revealed Smoky palette, just under her brow bone, just to kind of give it a little bit of highlight without a super intense shimmer. setting down her brows with the Brow Gal Clear Brow Gel. This is, I was lucky enough to get the Vice Palette Sampler, and they gave you, looks like 18 of them, so I'm super duper excited to use those. I'm going to be using the color Amulet on her. It's this really pretty pinky brown color. I thought it would really complement without being too dark and taking away from her eyes, because we wanted those to be dramatic. Okay, so that completes this look today. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. We're gonna give you a super close-up of this pretty face. Go ahead and close. Oh my god. Thank you guys so much for watching, and she will definitely be on here again. She was a lovely model, and she has a pretty face, and who doesn't want to work with that? So thank you so much for watching, and have a great day wherever you are. Bye!
I'm excited!
Okay. Zoom in on the face. Okay. As I like cough and hack the whole entire time. Yeah, find your comfy spot.
I'm trying to make sure I'm
Get off!
middle. There we go.
Perfect. We have a small animal running around.
His name's Benny.
Oh god. I'm gonna take all his fucking squeaky toys away. Sorry, you can't have that.
Benny!
Sorry. Can't have that. Can't have that anymore. You make too much noise. Let go.
Release.
Release. Release. Now. Let it go. Let it go.
If she can get it open, it'll be the best thing ever.
Maybe. Oh my god, so many things we are editing out in this life. Okay.
Why not? They think we're funny.
I don't know, man. I'm just kidding.
Oh, Minnesotan humor is horrible.
Awful.
We're from Minnesota.
Oh, Jesus. As if they couldn't already tell by our horrible accents. So this...
What you talking about, Willis?
We don't have accents.
No, everybody else has accents.
No. Everyone else is the weird ones, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
He's only 11 weeks old.
I'm like the whole time though. Like any other time he would not pick that toy. And
It's
now,
true.
right now,
Very
is the
true.
time. Oh my god.
Don't fall off.
Maybe. Oh my god, cats.
There's the other animal.
Oh my god.
Hannah. Banana! Bananas!
She's so cute.
She is. She's quite adorable.
This one right here. Super duper pretty, sparkly. Get over there then. Fight her. Get her. Get her.
Get her! Bananas! You might want to jump out of here. There you go.
The moaning.
Don't make me express.